So Charleston White went live, and he basically said that Forextra should leave No Jumper and rebrand itself. Y'all check this out right here.
Brand yourself, then brand the program. Say it again. You're doing a great job branding yourself, nigga. But you branding yourself on No Jumper. So No Jumper gets the brand of Forextra. You are no longer Forextra Vernon Avenue Crip. You are Forextra Missing Fingers Vernon Avenue Crip. This is something way more better, nigga. You done been injured and the world is talking about it. You done generated money for people for damn near a week. Platforms have eaten, it's still eating off your name. Mr. Vernon Crip, you ain't wrong for saying I want $50,000. You need $50,000 up front in order to even go sit back on No Jumper. Or you go sit back on No Jumper. You want $50,000 with a monthly residual.
That's free game. But if I'm not mistaken, I think Forextra is in a contract with No Jumper where he get like $8K a month for an interview. He do like 2 or 3 interviews a month with Adam. So, this relationship is a business relationship, then what Charleston saying make a lot of sense. But if Adam and Forextra have some type of friendship, some type of relationship like that, this could ultimately burn a bridge where one split decision, one choice off of a situation that you think is a money grab, you could like easily mess up the relationship that you and Adam got. I mean, $8K a month is some good money. That's good money. Sitting down for 1 hour, 2 hour interview once or twice a month, getting $8 grand, that's good money. But is it worth still being tied down to Adam, this contract? Because the free game that Charleston giving, give me $50K, up front, and we negotiate this contract, or I can at least copyright the material that we done already done, then I'll come back on your platform. Just give me some type of residuals. This is we going off the free game that Charleston gave him. It makes sense on a business level if you have a business relationship only, no friendship. But then part of me is like, regardless of whether it's a friendship or a business relationship that him and Adam got, we still hadn't seen just what Forextra got to offer by itself alone. Can he stand on his own and put out good content? We got yet to see any substance. The stuff that we see when it comes to Forextra on Adam22 and No Jumper, it's a lot of shock value stuff. And granted, Forextra got a nice following online and he do pretty good numbers on No Jumper, but a lot of times when you tune in, is because of the things that we see in clips, the stuff that go viral, to actually sit down and watch a 2-hour, 3-hour podcast of just Forextra. I ain't gonna lie, that would be kind of hard to do if he was doing it on his own, based on just what I've seen as far as just him doing content with No Jumper. It's a lot of banging on the table, a lot of off the back, a lot of, stuff, just jail stories and things of that nature. Basically, we have to see, what you can do on your own. That's why I say Charleston White pretty much gave him free game. And it kind of reminded me of just when Kevin Gates popped up at the hospital. Because some of this stuff is going on with Forextra right now. Everybody is, interested to see what he's gonna do next. I feel like he can change the narrative. You can really spin this thing, do your own podcast, create your own YouTube channel, talk about jail stories in a form where it has substance. It makes sense, where some people can actually sit down and take some from this, and there ain't a bunch of hoorah going on. That I get it, that's personality, but when you're talking about substance and you're talking about content and you're talking about material, you have to get around people who are able to teach you what material look like and what actually sitting down and doing a podcast and creating content really is. And I don't feel like Adam is giving you that opportunity. And at least with your own podcast, your own platform, you get a chance, talk to the youth, bring a couple of your guys in if you want to from your section, open up a door for them. These things will no jumper. If you're watching Adam and you see him on Adam22, that's just an opportunity for you. It's not an opportunity for everybody that you know or people that's around you. That's just an opportunity for Forextra, not Forextra and the people from the section. So with creating a YouTube channel, podcasting, even live streaming on TikTok, you don't really just have to tie yourself down to Adam. So if you can't renegotiate a contract, then it might be time to move on for real and give something else a chance to just see how things go doing it my way. Like, what do you gotta lose? I mean, shit, a couple thousand. And I really don't even see nobody giving Forextra 50,000. Like I said in one of my last videos, 20K. Yeah, I see him getting at least 20,000 for his first interview. Depending on the platform, depending on who it is, he can pull at least 20,000. But ain't nobody giving you 50K, man. Come on, ain't nobody giving with no substance, no story. I mean, you just got your hand blown off, and it was a freak accident that you brought on yourself. So it's more like a parody, if you ask me. Kind of like a joke in a sense. Not saying he's a joke, but what happened, It's like, how far can you stretch this story with just being real before you really have to just change the narrative and tell some different stories, or your hand will become a thing where it make you become a thing of the past, where people laugh and joke and make fun of the situation, or be interested to see what you got to say. And next thing you know, once they blow over, then shit, that's the last of Forextra. But he went on Instagram to let everybody know that he was good. He wanted to tell the fans that he appreciate them supporting him. He gave a shout out to Kevin Gates and just letting everybody know pretty much, ain't nothing changed. He's still the same person. If you thought something changed, then think again.
So the feed, Vernon Avenue, I'm back. Off the back, I'm back on Vernon Ave. Dead home. But I came to make this video for all my supporters and all my fans, and to everybody that show love and gave support around this world. That's what I came to make this video for everybody around this world. On Vernon Avenue, I had to make this motherfucking video for all the supporters and all my fans around the world. Off the back on the dead homies. Just for every real around the world and every real female around the world, and to all of those kids that show support around the world. On Vernon Avenue, off the back, I gotta show y'all support and give my respect to y'all. On the dead homies, I love y'all. That's off the back, off my back, off the back. The back, I ain't gonna stop saying it. My heart, on the dead homies. On Vernon Avenue crib, dead homies. Thank you for all your support, for all your love, for being here, from around this world, everybody from around this world, for every real female, for being there for me, showing up, showing your love, to everybody in the industry that showed your love, that showed your support. Shout out to Kevin Gates that pulled up a real Vernon Avenue on the dead homies. You forever locked in on Vernon Ave, nigga, on hood. To every mother from real around this world and shot me out, from the end of the street to the ghetto, to the blocks, to the streets, to the schools. The hood, love you. On Vernon Avenue, the back, on the dead homies. That's real female on the dead homies, on the hood. And I always say, love it like you love it. I had to love that one on Vernon Ave, dead homies. I had to make this video to every real female and every kid, to everybody that showed the support around the world. On Vernon Ave, I had to make it on the dead homies. And I'm healing up quick. I'm healing up quicker than so on Vernon Ave, dead homies, you better be ready. Because this the only thing it did was open doors and make me a more animal.
Everybody on the West Coast got high hopes that he gonna bounce back, or that he is bouncing back. Everybody on the West Coast is, looking at it in a way of like, ain't nothing changed. He's still the same person. Down the squabble, down to this, down the third, this, that, and the third, on upset or whatever. And especially if you know him personally, I'm pretty sure if you know him personally or if you've been around him, then you probably be rooting for him to shake back and be the best version of himself. Or certain things that you may not see that's right in front of your face. And if we being honest, to me, when I look at the videos and I see him reacting the way that he do, and he trying to, you know, show people that he still is normal himself, it's just something different, man. You know, where in my mind, I look at it, the situation that happened to him, getting his hand blown off, is equal to a person getting shot. Like, this dude didn't lose a finger. He, like, his shit exploded. Where it's like a handicap that he got now. So your pride will force you into a situation where you start to think in your head that you really the same person, but low key you don't be. And that pride is like, it could either be what make you or break you in certain situations. Because I said, to me, this is life changing. I feel like in a positive way, where, you know, you done already showed your worth in the streets when it comes to the set and stuff like that. And when things start happening in your life where they start affecting your lifestyle or start affecting shit, limbs on your body, it's just time to start doing something different. But you got people who are gonna always be who they are until, you know, the day they gone. So you have to respect them for being who they are. But for content purposes, you know, I just say let this be a lesson learned to anybody who saw this situation and how it panned out, just how it played out, you know. There's always a message at the end of the ball. And one of the things in this situation is just, one, don't play with fireworks. And two, I still say, you know, we can be living life so fast to where God do things to slow us down. And it's up to us whether we take heed and catch the sign or not. There's always warning before destruction. And a lot of times we are the cause of our own demise. You see it, especially with the rappers. You see rappers all the time, you know, unfortunate situations and stuff. Like, look at what happened to Julio. It's been a year to this month since he died last year. And it's like them guys just played a back and forth murder game, alleged, until one of the top ops just keep trolling after being shot numerous of times and beaten death, to where, like, you know, God just, okay, well, since you don't want to learn from this third or fourth time being shot, then let me just get you out all the way out the way. I don't know, this just be my little theories when I get to thinking about stuff, but y'all let me know, man. What do you think about this? Did Charleston give Forextra free game? Will he stay in no jumper? Will he leave? Is he worth $50,000? Will he get anything close to $50,000? And if he was to leave no jumper on a business tip, would he be wrong? Me personally, I feel like if it's just business, no. But if you have a personal relationship with Adam where he favors you a little bit and he looking out for your pockets, then you might want to reconsider based on what you got to bring to the table and what you got to offer right now. This might really be your bread and butter. So don't get so tied into the comment section and what you hearing people say online and the fans and all this stuff, because at the end of the day, you know who writes your check. So it don't matter what we say, the little up and coming content creators, the people in your comments, it don't matter. Like, at the end of the day, you gotta make a choice, and it gotta be a smart one. It don't. So Charleston White, all this stuff, shit don't matter. It's all about what Forextra do. And hopefully Forextra make the best decision. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. T-RaeTv. Put the like button, subscribe, share, comment down below. I be trying to make it make sense. Hopefully I did. If I'm tripping, you know, I ain't gonna always be right. I'm cool with being wrong. It is what it is, but if I am right, drop a T-Rex in the comments. I appreciate it. Y'all.
Nigga, so I'm gang related. G-A-M-E, not G-A-N-G. So gang related, not gang. You can eat good if you listen to me. I ain't trying to hate on you, nigga. I'm gonna go pass the ball to you and get on out your way and say something mean to your body later on down the road. But right now, I'm dropping game, dropping it down on the ground for the hungry hound.